Joey has all of the defensive artifices yet. You might note about Tiger that he is slow of foot. May have a pair of the fastest hands in the business. Good foot by Giardello.
See, Joey just picking his spots now to try not to miss any of his punches. Because you don't get a little bit tired. Just as tired as missing a punch as you do landing a punch. And you're trying to miss very few.
Joey Giardello, left side of your screen. Dick Tiger at the right. This is for the middleweight championship of the world. That's Giardello's best hand, strongest hand, the left hook. 1 minute to go, round 6. Some experts in New York believe that Giardello has the stronger right hand, but he's been kept off balance by the aggressive moves of Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger doesn't give you too much room to move, and he stays with you right along.
An indication that Joey was moving too slowly at the beginning is the fact that he was so solidly hit. Actually, Tiger is a lethal puncher only if he gets a chance to get set on the move. He does not hit too hard. 10 seconds to go, round 6.
There was Joey in just now with 2 beautiful right-hand uppercuts.
Did Giardello come too far back or far back in round 6? I'll check with Barney Ross in a moment. Friends, no matter what you're doing or where you are, there's one beautiful way to make your day. Yep, Schmidt's of Philadelphia. Beer as beer should be. Here's a case in point. Barney, do you think that Giardello continued to come back in round 6?
I thought the 6 rounds was a very good round for Joey. He came back nice and strong, and he hit Tiger with a couple of beautiful right-hand uppercuts. And it seems to me that Joey's coming on stronger right now.
As a referee in your own right, would you have given Giardello the 6th round?
I would have to.
How about the 5th?
No, not the 5th.
Not the 5th. This is round 6. Giardello has been mentioned by New York sports writers as the last of the great pros, a man who knows all of the skills of boxing. Joey used to be a knockout fighter, then suddenly, good left hook that time, then suddenly lost the KO technique. Knocked down about 32 men. The last man he knocked down was in Philadelphia, Sugar Ray Robinson, 1963. Pretty well tied up by Giardello. He's a cutie at it.
Well, he makes those cute spurts, guys. Real cute spurts.
On an even exchange, you may often find Tiger giving ground. He doesn't like to take too many punches to get his own shots in. He doesn't believe in it. 1 minute to go, round 7. 7. Giardello looked in trouble briefly, then suddenly summons up his energy and starts throwing again. For a moment, left for the wrong corner. Now he's okay. Tonight's World Middleweight Championship fight.
Tiger, but Giardello proved one thing to me in this last exchange where I thought he was really hurt, and he looked hurt, but he came back and started to punch back himself. He just didn't look to grab and hold. He was punching right back. And this is why I guess a champion is really a champion. No matter who he is, he proves himself that way. He takes what he has to take, and he comes back and retaliates and throws back. And to me, Joe, his legs look still good to me. They still look very good.
But why isn't he fighting his fight? Why isn't Giardello fighting this normal kind of fight, Barney?
Well, Tiger won't let him. Tiger is coming in too much for him. He's stalking him too much. He's keeping Giardello trying to back him up all the time. He's walking in on him. And the best Joe can do is try to counterpunch.
So the dominance of this fight has turned to Tiger as against Giardello in the last fight.
Exactly.
The ring generalship has gone therefore to Dick Tiger. And this is surprising. And you can only assume that inactivity, maybe moving in a bit on old age, got to Giardello. This was a 6-5 pick'em fight. When they first signed their contract several months ago, Tiger was installed as the favorite at 3-1. The odds fluctuated downward. It landed at 8-5 yesterday and was 6-5 pick'em today. Partly because Tiger came in at 158.5. Some perhaps thought he had reached his peak a couple of weeks ago. It may have been a little dried out. Giardello doing more shuffling now than dancing. He is trying to weather round 8. Johnny Lobianco is the third man in the ring. Giardello wants to make his fight. He's a rhythm fighter. He depends upon a irreversible sense of rhythm for his own throwing, and also depends upon keeping the other man off balance by getting in within the rhythm of his own punches. Giardello has had no chance to fight it. Good uppercut by Giardello. One minute to go around 8. In case you just joined us, Tiger from the second round on has been indeed a Tiger. Giardello briefly came back in the 5th, possibly won the 6th, had trouble in the 7th. Both men implacable countenances. Poker faces, both of them. Note Giardello immediately goes to the nodding of the hands. Ten seconds to go, round 8. And there it is, the end of round 8. Both of our fighters are family men. Joey has 4 children. Dick Tiger has 5. Joey does not allow his children to watch his fight. Barney, as we move into round 9, since you're a referee of great note in your own right, who would you have ahead on your card, voting under New York State rules?
Well, I have Tiger ahead by about 2 points. In this last round, this 8th round...
How many rounds? You mean 2 rounds?
I would say yes. And I would say this last round, Giardello made Tiger fight Giardello's fight. He had Tiger practically doing everything he wanted him to do, and Joey was a good round for Joey instead of this 8th round. But I've got Tiger out in front just a tiny bit.
We thought this was going to be the battle of the legs, not the beautiful legs, aesthetically speaking, but which man's aged legs would give out first. Many believe that a foreign-trained fighter has the advantage. They run more, walk more, just do more to build up the legs. But how do the legs look to you right now, Barney? Can you tell?
Well, right now, both of them they're very sturdy on their legs. I don't see anybody walking or as they're dancing around. I don't see them